Hello and welcome back to the channel. Recently I covered the story of Cuties, this new Netflix series that they claim have won awards. Okay, who cares about the awards, especially when you look at who gave them the awards. Anyway, this film, or this series, should I say, has been getting a lot more backlash since the release. And so right now, this is trending. Cancel Netflix. That is what's trending right now, because a lot of people are saying it's a lot worse than what we thought. Okay, you thought that those few little images that were shown were something. Trust me, it's nothing. Someone shared this with me and I was really disgusted. Things like this just make you want to cry sometimes, because this is the direction that society is going with our children. And it's been doing this for a very long time, but it's getting to the point now where they have normalized so much. They normalize this stuff, and they're almost making it seem as though anyone who doesn't agree with it or doesn't like it or doesn't help promote it, they are the problem. So let me just read some of the tweets concerning this. But right now, cancel Netflix is trending. Streaming service faces new calls for boycott after Cuties scene sexualizing children goes viral. Now, if I remember, I will leave a link to the website. I really don't want to. I don't even want to share the images, because the image that's right here on the screen right now, this is ridiculous. Okay, we're talking about 11-year-old girls. Now imagine little girls squatted down on. Okay, never mind. This is the image that the website is showing. You know how sometimes men or women grab their crotch when they're in a music video? That's one part of it. Okay. I agree with some of the tweets. They said, don't share this stuff. The video is equally as disturbing. This clip that is being shared is 1 minute and 40 seconds. And this is the girls on the stage dancing. It's ridiculous. Okay. 11-year-olds. Anyway, let me read some of the tweets. And everyone has a right to respond the way they're doing. They say, warning, the following clip may be distressing. For me, it was. Okay. A tweeter by the name of Mary, I'm not going to read the full names. She says, Netflix is comfortable with this. Plenty of people will defend it. This is where our culture is at. This is what Mary said. Kyle said, Cuties just released, and it's way worse than anybody expected. Netflix is published soft-core child, and they'll probably get away with it. Okay? Another tweet by Cabot says, so, I thought the Cuties Netflix thing was being sensationalized, but the IMDb trigger warning literally describes female breast nudity of a minor. If you had that on your computer, you're going to jail. But if it's on Netflix, it's considered art. Now, he was saying that in sarcasm, but he's making a very valid point there. Okay? Jason says, I'm dead serious. People should go to prison for this. Lawfully defines as pedophilia, and look at the media ratings. All of you are going to hell. This is what Jason said. Okay. Carol said, please stop sharing that Cuties video. How does not one person, from parents to production, staff to film fest to Netflix, not step in and say this isn't right and protest? And protect these kids. Okay. I'm going to read a couple more. 1, 2, 3. I'll read. There's only 3 left, so I'll read those. Well, actually, I'm not going to get into those because those get more into the politics of things. But anyway, I totally get what everyone is saying here, especially the last statement where the person says all of these grown-ups involved, the production staff, the film fest, Netflix, parents. How does no one step in to protect the children? The one that gets me really the most are the parents. When I look at this mess, I say to myself, what parent? How much money did they pay you to allow your daughters to do that? It is really disgusting. And we're not talking about just little black girls. We're talking about little white girls too. This is really, really bad. It's really disgusting to see them promoting little girls in such a way. There is already a very strong problem in this world with people who are adults who are liking children. I'm sorry. It's just too much of that already. And this is why a guy who was convicted of this, who actually was one of the founders of the organization that gave this an award, of course he would love this. Of course he would award something like this because he himself is guilty of liking this sort of thing. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Thanks to the viewer who shared this with me. Thanks to all of my viewers who share stories with me. I don't always get to all of them, but I really appreciate you all sharing your stories with me. And as soon as I can, or as often as I can, I like to get to them. But this story right here, it just really bothers me. It touches a nerve because we're talking about babies. Now, I know they're not babies in the sense of rockabye baby. They are someone's children. These are someone's little daughters, okay? 11-year-olds. Nobody should be comfortable watching 11-year-olds perform this way. No one. Even the people in the particular scene that they shared, some of the audience members had a look of shock. But I'm pretty sure that was a part of their acting. I wouldn't have felt comfortable being there. And I really like what the one commenter said, that with all of these grown-ups, all of these adults involved, someone should have stepped in and said, this is not a good idea. But as the days get darker and darker and people get more and more wicked, we're going to see more and more of this type of thing where no one's going to stand up for what's right anymore. As a matter of fact, if you do, they're going to say that you are the problem and that you should just live and let people be, mind your own business, stop being a goody two-shoes, stop being self-righteous, and people don't even know what self-righteous means. I did a video on this many years ago because so many ignorant people think they know what self-righteous means. And it's very, very obvious what self-righteous means. It means a person who establishes their own righteousness, not a person who supports the righteousness of the Most High or morality, but a person who has their own righteousness. You'll say that, to be honest with you, a person who thinks that it's okay to be with a dog, that's self-righteous, okay? When you really think about it, this is a person who say there's nothing wrong with this. This is right in their eyes. You see, this is righteous in their eyes. They don't see anything wrong with it. And so they have established their own righteousness. That's what self-righteousness is. Self-righteousness is when you look at a show like Cuties and you have a problem with those who think that this is over the top. You say, you're self-righteous. Let those children have fun. Let the film get its reward. Let the people make their money. So you get what I'm trying to say here? Do you understand where we are coming from? There's a problem with this. If you think that this is okay and that this is right, then there's a problem with you. These little girls should not be doing this, period. With that, I am out. To be notified of new uploads on this channel, and also comment, share, like, and subscribe.